The chances of an asteroid hitting Earth is 1 in 63,000, but NASA says that they are 99.99% sure that the asteroid would fly right by us.
Our next question is from Sealman_10. What would happen if an asteroid did impact the Earth?
The impact would cause an explosion 50 times greater than the most powerful nuclear bomb ever used. For an asteroid 10 kilometers wide, it would be destroyed by the Earth's crust. Some of the debris will be going so fast that it will fly right out of Earth's atmosphere and go into orbit around the Earth. Most of the debris will rain back down on every part of the Earth. The asteroid would heat up the atmosphere until it's like an oven, triggering forest fires and cooking anything that isn't sheltered underground. The combination of dust from the impact and soot from forest fires will remain in the Earth's atmosphere for a year or so, blocking the light of the sun. Without sunlight, much of the Earth's plant life in land and in the sea will die. Many species of animals and humans will eventually die out, either in the initial catastrophe or in the future years due to the lack of food and the general devastation of the environment.
Our next question is from James and the Giant Peach. What is the Sentry Risk Table and what is an NEO?
Sentry is a highly automated collision monitoring system that continually scans the most current asteroid catalog for possibilities of future impact with Earth over the next 100 years. And the NEO stands for Near Earth Object. They are comets and asteroids that have been nudged by the gravitational attraction of nearby planets into orbits that allow them to enter the Earth neighborhood.
Okay, our next question is from James the Great. How prepared is Earth to avoid an asteroid impact according to experts?
Well, finding and tracking near-Earth objects that pose a hazard of impacting Earth, characterizing those objects to determine their orbit trajectory, size, shape, mass composition, rotational dynamics, and other parameters so that experts can determine the severity of the potential impact event, warn of its timing and potential effects, and determine the means to mitigate the impact, and also planning and implementing of measures to deflect or disrupt an object and impact course with Earth, or to mitigate the effects of an impact that cannot be prevented. Mitigation measures that can be taken on Earth to protect lives and properly include evacuation of the impact area and movement of critical infrastructure. From Steel God 35, how might the Earth fend off an asteroid?
If we want to avoid going the way of the dinosaurs, which were wiped out by an asteroid strike 65 million years ago, we're going to have to deflect a killer space rock someday. If researchers detect a potentially dangerous space rock in plenty of time, the best option may be to send a robotic probe out to a rendezvous along the ride with it. We could also be more aggressive with our asteroid rendezvous craft, relying on brute force rather than a gentle gravitational tug. That is, we could simply slam a robotic probe into the threatening space rock to change its orbit. There's also the mirror bee concept. For example, we would launch a swarm of small mirror-bearing spacecraft to a dangerous asteroid. These mini probes would aim reflected sunlight at one spot on the space rock, heating it up so much that the rock would be vaporized, creating a propulsive jet.
We have another question from #ILoveSeals. What organization have it as a goal to prepare for asteroid impacts?
Pretty much the main organization is NASA. NASA really covers national air and space, so they take over all that. They really like having the fact that they have a true plan if natural disaster strikes, as in an asteroid, as my fellow colleague clearly stated all the steps that we're going to go through and all the ways that we can destroy this asteroid and make sure human life stays as perfect as possible.